Howdy everyone, we're back to more for Silent Hill Origins. I am the Black Shadow. It's been a couple of days since the first session of recording for the game. The good thing is it seems to have rendered pretty decently. I've not uploaded any to YouTube, however. I'm going to basically record the whole series prior to that. But so far, things have gone pretty well from a technical standpoint. Thank God for that. As far as Origins is concerned, the game's been... it's been alright. I don't think I can say, like, it's been outstanding, but again, you got to bear in mind, this is a game that's nearly 20 years old and was created for the PlayStation Portable, so it's not going to be particularly changing the landscape of video gaming, but I think so far for the experience it's trying to deliver, I think it's doing a pretty good job. So, last time we left off, we finished up our business at Cedar Grove Sanitarium, learning a bit more about Travis's troubled family past, and we're also gradually gaining part of what I can only assume we're building is going to be the Flower House. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. But we have ourselves a front row ticket to Artaud Theatre up in the northern part of central Silent Hill. We got a bit of legwork to get our way there, however. We do have a key for the lumberyard, which is going to be our way through. We got a fair amount of legwork to get going, so this is going to take a little while. I'm not sure all this, but it gives me a chance to kind of chat about my thoughts of the game a little bit more, so we'll worry about that. As far as Travis himself is concerned, he is his own personal rendition of Home Depot, with just the amount of random madness that he's got in his inventory. It's just completely absurd. I can't quite get over it. It's definitely a decision that was made. It is what it is. Health-wise, we don't actually have a ton of health, truth be told. The game hasn't given many health items, notably. The game definitely giving you a lot of weaponry, though, and is very much asking you to kind of fight your way out of a lot of situations and take a lot of enemies down, but it feels a bit of a trap, if you ask me, so trying to stick away from it. Anyways, we got a long way to go, so I guess let's start making our way. Oh, by the way, something I didn't talk about, you can use the D-pad, by the way, to move around your inventory in-game. I haven't shown this off, so you can go between firearms, melee in-game, kind of a la Silent Hill 4. Also, this is the first game where you can actually... the game will let you fight with your fists if you want to, if you somehow run out of melee weapons. I don't see how that's possible, but it's a thing. But it does mean that movement in the game is controlled solely by the analog stick, which is fine until you have some like jarring camera changes, and that can really screw you. So, visually, I'm very much glad that I took off the graphical stuff that I did. The noise filter overlay on all the gameplay. It just looks really ugly. I think this, with the texture mod as well that has been applied, I think definitely makes the game look a lot more visually distinctive and just much more what you expect to see. So I think overall, very happy with that. Oh, shit. Are they coming for me? Oh god, they are coming for me. Oh, fuck. Alright. That's not what I want to do. I can't change my... They can't change my inventory unless I'm standing still. Curious. I need to get out of here. Shit, these things are so dangerous. Give that a good wide berth. Game. Game. Did you guys said about freaking the camera changes sometimes? It just screws with how you're running. Yeah, it's a bit jarring. What's meant to happen is if you just like hold the analog stick the way you're going, it will keep... It's very much similar to if you've played like Resident Evil Outbreak on this channel, where if you use the analog stick to move, the camera changes. Unless you move the analog stick, the game will keep you running in that general direction, but from time to time, it doesn't really do that, so it is very much... you know, at your own peril. Anyways, we need to get the hell out of here, so let's get going. Yeah, these... I don't know what they're called. These big dudes. They're kind of ugly, put it mildly. But yeah, they're bad news. Do not want to be getting engaged in any... Jeez, these things are everywhere. Of course they are. Right. So, we need to make our way back through the butcher shop. And then make our way back towards the north side of town. There are a few locations in town we didn't even visit, really. I kind of, like, end up going down here very quickly by accident. So I haven't been down here. I don't even know if you can go to like the general store or Riverside Motel. I don't know if those are open to you. So I might actually spend a little bit of time assuming I can walk back through Alchemilla. Just seeing where we can explore around town, because I never quite got around to it. You know how it is. Right. Quick thought, by the way. Remember that big giant thing we ran into here in the butcher's and we haven't seen since? Hello? Just gonna, don't mind me. Just gonna do that, and I'm just gonna go do that. That was an interesting glitch, by the way. Why don't I like this? Oh boy. Good God. That's a bad way to go. One of the nurses. Yikes. Well, let's hope we never run into what caused that, right? That'd be wholly unfortuitous. Okay, so we're here at Cello Avenue. Again, never got much chance to really kind of explore here. So we're going to take a little bit of time just kind of having a gauze around. We can find some more health items dotted about in corners. It's a Silent Hill game, so there will be supplies around here if you're willing to spend a little time going hunting for them. Like, you know, more freaking meat hooks. I think I'm just going to stop picking up melee weapons. I just don't think we're ever going to need any more. You know what I mean? It's just so absurd how many that we have. I think it's kind of unnecessary at this point. So that goes down to here. We've got... Oh, gosh damn it. I couldn't tell what it was. It's just ridiculous. Again, like, I had talked about this earlier. I do wonder, like, the whole making melee weapons breakable, like, is that just like a portable thing? Like, is that just a thing to kind of, like, encourage... I don't even know what? It's not that these camera angles are a little jarring. I'm not gonna lie. I don't appreciate when the game does that. It's very uncomfortable. Let's see. Stamina drinks here. Should be using probably more of these out around town here. Probably be using... Yeah, see, so what's meant to happen there with the camera is, like, as you change, as long as you just hold the stick where you go, like, you keep going the direction, but it's very counterintuitive and not particularly comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. So that just closes off immediately. Okay, so that's not even an option. There's the lumberyard, which we do need to take. But before we go there, I'm going to see if we can go back through Alchemilla. Give me a moment. Oh, here's the hospital. Ah, man. You just know that that was like where the super special weapons held. I never went and looked. I didn't even go into the bookstore either. Man, letting the team down, everyone. I am sorry. Whatever surprises that would have waited for us there, I guess we'll have to wait for your own explorations through this game. Alas. One thing I also want to make a mention of as well, while we're just quickly going through here, is, again, the fact that this is now a... Jesus. That these are, like, this is a portable game. Definitely an interesting decision to have a Silent Hill game be on a PlayStation Portable. I think it was very much kind of perhaps a thing more so than anything else. It was very much like kind of the mid-2000s. There was a lot of, you know, it was kind of all the range to be exploring around, you know, portable consoles. You got this, you've got like the, you know, the DS, 3DS, and then obviously that went later on to stuff like the, you know, the Wii and whatnot, which isn't quite portable, but kind of like that hybrid in the middle. So, not a surprise to see a game like this kind of being on a portable console, but it very much, I think, isn't benefited much by it. Something like this, again, it's very similar to when we did Parasite Eve last year, where it's like it was on the portable platform, but surely the game would have just benefited more from just being from just a normal platform like PlayStation 2, gearing up for like PlayStation 3, stuff like that. It's not a big deal, but I can't help but shake that feeling, you know? Can't say I'm keen on that sound. Or this camera angle. Or really anything. You get the impression we might not be particularly welcomed as a hammer. I'm not even going to take it. Why don't I like this? Without incident, huh? Interesting. Okay, so we're on the northeast side, so that's good. Obviously, the theatre is up towards the north. We will be making our way towards there. Oh, this is kind of why sometimes, like, when I play games like Resident Evil Outbreak, I tend to use the D-pad because they're less affected by, like, these drastic camera changes like this. Like, again, for scenic purposes, it's fine, but it does create some complications with, you know, like, actually trying to control your character sometimes, and that is an annoyance. We'll go with that. So we've got some houses down here, which I'm surprised we'll be able to go this far down to. Find some supplies. I'll take that. Take some 22. God, these giant dudes are just everywhere, and it is... They're not fun to be around. Like, we can take them out. That's definitely a thing, but they just hit so painfully. Highly unfortuitous. Do not want any part of that. So we're heading down towards the south side. So this is the interstate, which unsurprisingly doesn't go anywhere. Shock of all shocks. This is the Lutheran church, I think. Doesn't like we can do anything. Well, that was unfortunate. Some health. I'll be taking that. The wood can stay there for the next adventurer. I need to get off the street. I can't take the... I imagine the road's out. I imagine the road is out, and that's why this part exists. We're gonna have to go through the apartments. So not happy. Is there a big dude just hiding around the... There was! Well, that ain't right. I'm in some trouble here. This is bad. Eat that! Open his shotgun and just get the heck out of here. So you don't need to kill it. I mean, I'll take a stun. It's good with me. Screwdriver there. I'll take the throwables. Actually, even the throwables are not bad melee weapons because he just gives you the ability just to straight stun something immediately. Outside of that, I don't even need to go too crazy, you know. I noticed it was like staying highlighted there, and I was thinking, I can probably do something with that. Lo and behold. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Foreboding. Foreboding. You cannot tell me I can't pick that up. I guess I can't. Okay, fine. You tell me I can't pick that up. What do you think I'm trying to do? Well, we're gonna have to follow the straw carnage. Okay. So this is like a main gantry-way here. Okay. Mailbox of apartment 213 is overflowing. Mail has been collected for weeks. 213, huh? Okay. I actually thought there's gonna be more. So you don't seem to do anything. Okay, well, I think there could be more to the apartments, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so the road definitely was out. No surprise there. Hopefully there was nothing over there that was going to be of particular use. Ah. Rifle rounds, huh? And service pistols. Okay. Rocking some new weapons are going to be coming in the near future. That sounds good to me. Rifles, typically, some of the best weapons you can get in these games. Usually very, very desirable. More ammo over there. Yeah, I'm just... If I see, like, meat hooks and stuff, I'm just not picking up everyone. Like, I hope you can live with that. Totally unnecessary. So here we are. Tempest. See if there's anything down here. It's what you gotta do, kids, because you never know what you're gonna miss out on. Just spend that time, go exploring, grab the goods. Always, always useful. Okay, so that seems to be probably the way we're going to go later on. That seems like we're going to actually possibly leave this area of Silent Hill. Maybe. Damn it. Well, what's showing? We don't know. Here's the ticket office. Let's go ahead and give them what they want. Nice. Doesn't seem the worst place in the world. Fancy. Here's the map. Okay. So auditorium, backstage areas. There's a second floor. That's it. So not the biggest place in the world, but I'm okay with that given the size of the last place. It was kind of outrageous. Gonna find here though? I'm not too sure. I am gonna call that a video, everyone. So it's gonna be largely just a traversal video, get across Silent Hill, and settle ourselves in. Next time, however, we have the whole theatre awaiting us. See you then.